大家好，我是汤米亚. Hello everyone, my name is Mia Taggett, and today I'll be talking about the character 子, not to be confused with the video I just did prior to this, which is 次. As we can see here in our 汉字起源, or our character origin slide, 死 means to die, dead, or death, or it represents rigidity and unchangeability, so nothing you can go back and change. It is also a compound character, so it's made up of die, which is coincidentally corpse, death, and evil, and then be, which is a man sitting, but some sources possibly said like it could represent a bone. But all in all, that's the sound together. Here in our Yangbian, or our evolution slides, you can see pretty clearly in the Oracle Bone scripts right above me that it is fully a man in a coffin or in a grave. And then it's slowly turned over time. You can kind of see that it is like a gravestone with a person, or like a grave and a person, and then slowly becomes more and more abstract. I think it's interesting because the one character that we have today, you have die, which is like the corpse death, and be, which is like a man sitting, and it's all underneath a line right above it, which I kind of thought was like, oh, it's interesting because it's kind of like the ground or the horizon, and then, man, corpse, death, evil underneath that horizon. And here's some more explanation of how it kind of evolved over time. Pretty linear, pretty much stays the same over time. So for our Li Shi Hanyi, or historical meaning, it originally meant like death of common people, and then it is extended to mean like impassable, extremely, or damned, and is often used in a lot of situations that are referring to death and not just death of common people. But that's what it originally was for, because there's it, it's common knowledge that there are many, 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 many different words for death in Chinese, and a lot of them will just refer specifically to different status points and how you might explain death from different statuses. So here I have some idioms to share. The first one is 你死我活, which is fight to the death. So you and me fighting to the fiery end, basically is what it's saying. Um, and we also have in the second one, 出生入死, which is to offer unquestioning support, like unwavering, not changeable. It is very like meaningful. I am willing to like support you to my death, basically. The third one that we see here is 死马当活马医, which is like a lost cause, but you're trying to preserve it. You're trying to work so hard and really put in every last ounce of effort. Directly, it translates to giving medicine to a dead horse. So even though like it's already happened, you're still trying to prevent it from happening. And then the final one that we have is 不倒黄河不死心. Sorry, I had that written down wrong. 不倒黄河心不死. Very different meanings when you switch those around. So basically, that means do not stop until you reach the Yellow River. All in all, meaning like refuse to give up until all hope is gone. So don't give up. Don't keep going. Keep moving. Whatever you do, don't stop. You can see that in there, like 不到不是, and things like that. Like don't do it. Don't give up. Don't die. You got this. Here for modern application, you can see, again, lots and lots and lots of different words referring to death. I tried to take some of the ones that are less like status, and more different ways in using the word death in conversation. So the first one is 死怪, which basically means the devil. And it's kind of used as like a bad word, teasing word, kind of, but it can also mean like dead, or like the undead, or things like that. Um, The second one is 四灭, which is to perish or to vanish, like you're dead from sight. The third one is 死伤, which is casualty. So you might say like there was like many casualties or 100 when you're in like a news article saying like 100 dead, 15 wounded, or things like that. Then we have 死史, which is martyr. I also have 死讯, which is news of someone's death. And then I also have 死症, which is an incurable disease. Which again, all of those pretty much make sense because they're referencing death. And then on the right side, I have 死亡, which is mortality or demise. 死死, which is tenacious, rigid, or firm. And then we have 死死的, which is extremely serious or utterly. So you can see it's interesting how the usage of 死死亡, 死 like 死死死死的, and how those can be used in different spaces. And then another one that I added in there because I thought it was interesting is 死面, which is unleavened dough. So it's dead dough, dead bread, basically. Meaning that there's no yeast in there to make it rise. So it's flat, completely flat. And I thought that was interesting. Otherwise, that ends my presentation, and thank you for listening. I will see you in the next video.